What's up, guys? Today we're back here for another video, and today I'm gonna be giving you guys an update on the fish room. Been making a lot of changes here recently, just kind of updates and everything that's going on. Just wanted to keep you guys updated, let you know what all's been going on, what I've been doing, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Show you guys all the fish we got here in stock, everything we're breeding, and everything like that. But yeah, go ahead and get into it with the 125 Predator tank. Yeah. So we're at the 125 Predator tank. These guys are just in here growing out till we get a bigger tank set up for them. We had a 600, but we're actually selling that tank as a fiberglass tank. I mean, if you guys want to buy it, message me on Facebook because we're still trying to sell that. But yeah, I'm sure it'll sell soon because it's a rare one to find, and we're selling at a pretty good price. So yeah. Yeah, and here we've got our red tail, our shovel nose, we got some big Oscars, we've got our massive silver arowana. This guy's about like 16 inches. He's getting thicker and taller. Same with that iridescent shark, he's around 14, 16 inches. Yeah. The smaller iridescent shark is about like 10. Yeah, this pleco, he's massive. We just got this guy as our newest addition to this tank, is a blue-eyed pleco. This guy's huge too. He's about 12 inches. These guys definitely need a bigger upgrade soon, but we've got a 8-foot acrylic tank in the works. So yeah, I think it'll be like 300 something gallons. Pretty big John. So yeah. But everything in here is doing pretty good. As always, if you guys are interested in any fish in the video, make sure to message us on Facebook because it will be for sale. We're not doing any shipping right now, but we still are looking to expand to that. But right now, local pickup only, Poole, Kentucky. And yeah. Now we're on over here to our molly tank. We got all of our swordtail mollies in here. These guys are all for sale, as always. We got a bunch of swordtail mollies. These guys are really nice, big assortment. These guys have got some good size on them. All of them are about 2 inches or bigger. I mean, this guy with the swordtail, I mean, with the sword, you know, he's good size. I mean, probably like 3 to 4 inches, but just because of that tail, you know, its body is probably about like 2 inches. But I've seen like the parents of these guys and stuff. Some of them were really big, so yeah. And here we've got like some crazy plecos. Forget the names of these. I've got it on here. Royal, Cura, Pleco, whatever. These guys are about like 2.5 inches right now. Kind of hard to see. They look small because I'm zoomed in on the camera, and they're in the very back of the tank. We got some peacocks growing out. They've been here for a little while. Definitely getting some size on them. The biggest guy, he's really turned up over the past. He's already like 2 inches now, which I'm pretty impressed. Yeah. And here we got some leopard frog plecos. They're also about 2.5 inches. You can see that's like one of the smaller ones on that sponge filter, and you see he's definitely got some size on him. Even with the camera like zoomed in the back of the tank, you can see a tail of another one on the back wall. Yeah, there's tons of bristlenose plecos in here. There's bristlenose plecos in all these first 4 tanks. So if you guys are looking for smaller bristlenose plecos, we've got several. Yeah. There's a lot of smaller bristlenose plecos in this tank. There's a bunch of feeder guppies in here as well. Feeder guppies I mainly just use myself in here, and yeah, that's about it. I use these guys to feed some of like my fish, like my datinoids. I'll show you guys, those guys are new. I'll show you guys here later in the video. So I get 2 3-bar datinoids. They're pretty nice. These guys are breeding here, and yeah, I do sell these guys. If somebody's like needing some feeder fish, I can sell some. I definitely sell the bristlenose plecos out of here. Yeah. Oh yeah. We've been adding driftwood to a lot more of these tanks. I just like it. It's good for the plecos. Plecos like it. It's good for the fish. Good for the water. And yeah, that's the only reason we added it. Here on to this next tank, we've got some guppies, some stir-by-cories, and some small bristlenose. A lot of these bristlenose are getting big. Like this guy right here, he's like every bit of 3 inches. In the camera, some people have said fish look like smaller than they are, but like these guys are really like bigger than they look. Like these stir-by-cories are good size. You're not going to find these this size at most pet stores, especially not for like the price I'm selling for. I think we've got them at 15 a piece. That's pretty cheap for, you know, 1.5 inch stir-by-cories. And yeah, there's also some orange Venezuelans in here. I think there's like 4 of those guys left, and they're jumbos. They're some big hosses. I mean, they're every bit of like 2 inches, if not bigger. They're some big hosses, and yeah, several guppies in here, all sorts of stuff, and all the small Brussels scattered across all the tanks are all $10 on this top rack. So I mean, pretty fair. And yeah, there's a ton of small Brussels. I mean, Brussels range from like 1 to 3 inches. I mean, they'll grow, they'll get bigger, you know. I mean, I've had them up to like 6 inches before. They're great for all size tanks, you know, whether it's 10 gallons or 100 gallons, you know, whatever, or bigger. You know, they go good with everything. I've had them with cichlids, plecos, other plecos, you know, cories, community fish, guppies, anything. They go well, straight up everything. Yeah, there's several bronze cories in here. There's some albino cories. The bronze albino cories, same price, you know, they're $7. There's some Juliac cories in here. These are true Juliac cories, not your fake Juliac cories where you see it. Most local pet stores and stuff, like these guys are straight up imported from an Indonesian breeder. They're from Indonesia. So yeah. Yeah, there's the Julias. Those guys are pretty nice. I think we're down to 3. I like those guys pretty well. There's several guppies in here too, and yeah, several Brussels nose. In this 20 gallon, I've kind of got a little breeding project going on. I've got 12 pretty large stir-by cories. Really nice coloration. It's hard to see because it's the very back corner. It's not one to focus. But there's some under this log as well. You can see they've got really good coloration. Oh, well, if it'll focus. These guys are really nice. If it'll focus. Don't want to focus. But they're really nice. I like them pretty well. I got a breeding group of 12. Just kind of trying to breed them. That way I can import them less because these guys were all imported from Indonesia. So they're pretty nice. Good strains and everything like that. All good quality. Yeah. And then this last 20 gallon tank, we've got some koi, some goldfish, some angelfish. Kind of a weird assortment. These angelfish are pretty large. So are the koi are getting large too. Like these koi are like really close to like 5 inches. My hand might look small, but I wear like a XXL golf glove, so if that makes any sense. If anyone has like, I don't know. I mean, this tank's 12 and a half inches wide, so yeah. Nothing in here is like tiny. They all could use an upgrade for sure. Yeah. This bottom 75, all the fish in this tank are supposed to be on hold for someone who's supposed to come get them. There's our breeding pair of gold severums in here, our breeding pair of green severums, our breeding pair of green terrors. There's several, I think there's 5 of these shovel-nosed catfish, range between like 6 to 8 inches. You can see the big guys on the back are definitely every bit of 8 inches, and these smaller guys are about like 5-6 inches. And yeah, everything in here is doing good. There's also a big koi in here too. It's about 8 to 10 inches. I mean, you see this is 75, and he's not looking small at all. So, yeah, definitely fair size and everything like that. But these guys are supposed to bring in some cool fish for trade in. Yeah, that's another thing we do here too. You guys can trade in fish. We'll give you credit for them, or you know, we might buy them from you cash too. If it depends on what you got. If we want it, if we need it, and yeah. Now on to our next tank, we've got tons of fish in here. You just kind of see off this list right here. We got the Texas cichlid Salvinis, you know, all sorts of stuff. Here's an F1 red Texas, super nice. There's your basic red Texas. They're not super colored up right now, but yeah, 2 Salvinis. There's a Midas and there's a Red Devil. They're both the same price. There's some channel catfish in here, right there. Pictus catfish, Synodontis, and this rock right here. There's a smaller Synodontis, Jack Dempsey. There's that smaller Synodontis. And yeah, everything in here is doing good, looking good, and everything like that. And yeah. And on to our 40-gallon stack. We're actually going to sell this 40-gallon stack, so if somebody's interested in it, make sure to message me, let me know. And yeah. We've got some Mambunas in here, some clownloaches, some upside down catfish. Clownloaches are really nice. They're all like 3 inches. Some are even a bit larger. And yeah, you kind of see quite a bit of glare. Most of the Mambunas are like 1 to 2 inches. And yeah, I'm not seeing any of the upside down catfish, but all like hiding and stuff. There's some Crebensis in here. They're the same price as man boone, just 10 a piece, and most of all of them are like 2 inches. Clown loaches are really, really nice in here. Yeah. That's pretty much it for this tank. Now on to the bottom 40-gallon breeder. We've got several iridescent sharks. We've got several blood parrots, several Oscars. We've got 2 F1 marble fenestratus. That guy's super, super nice coloration. That guy's got some good coloration too. Kind of a different style coloration, but he's got some really good coloration. Got some really good size on him too. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Now on to our wall of 55s. We'll start here at this top one. We've got our breeding pair of electric blue Acaras. We're hoping they'll spawn for us soon. These guys have some awesome coloration on them. These guys just look like they're not even like real. Their color's just so good, in my opinion. They're just awesome fish. I really like these fish. Probably my favorite fish that I'm breeding. But they are kind of tricky in a way. I don't know. They're kind of a harder fish to breed, but once you get them breeding good, they breed good. I've had them breed in a different tank form. Right now, I moved them to this tank, so it's been a little bit difficult. I haven't got a spawn out of them yet. They look like they want to spawn for me every day, and I just haven't seen eggs yet. So I don't know if they've laid and ate them or what. But like, looking at female right now, it looks like she has an egg tube again. It's kind of hard to see. If I can get her. Yep, you can see it right there. But no eggs. But she's got like an egg tube, so hopefully she'll lay eggs soon. We'll see how it goes. And yeah. Now into this bottom 55. We got 2 large Jack Dempseys in here. We got a breeding pair of Oscars. Breeding pair of Oscars, $150. That's a pretty good price for them, honestly. That is Red Texas, Firehorn Cross, and then that is a Midas. There's a pretty large pleco in here as well. Quite a bit of driftwood, just kind of spice up the tank. And yeah, that's about it for this tank. Now on to our other top 55. We got several rare plecos in here. We've got several snowball plecos, several king tigers. There's a vampire pleco in here somewhere. Just threw some squash in here for them. They'll be eating that as soon as the lights go off. They have to eat like in the dark. Another king tiger. There's like 6 or 8 king tiger plecos in here. I know I've got an even number. There's a vampire pleco in here somewhere. There's an L like 397 or something like that it's called. It's right in there. Yeah. Now onto this bottom 55. Just the water's a little, not really cloudy, but I just threw some shrimp in there. You can see it's like kind of been picked on and stuff. Let's feed them. There are the datinoids. There's one. There's the other. There's a ton of clown loaches in here. These guys are the larger clown loaches. There's also several large bristlenose plecos in here, like 3 to 6 inch bristlenose. I'm not seeing any of the clown loaches right now, but they're all over 4 inches. But these guys hide so well. You can see some very large bristlenose, very large albino bristlenose male right there. And yeah, oh, you can start to see some. Yeah, there you go. There's a big clown loach right there. 2 of them. Yeah, and those are small ones. Small ones out of this group. And yeah. Now over to this other bottom 55. We've got a breeding pair of red tiger menaguensis. These guys are looking great as always. You got the female there on the bottom and the male going over there. These guys haven't spawned for me yet in this tank. The last spawn was like 2 weeks ago. I was raising the babies and then somehow lost the whole batch. They were in a 10-gallon. I don't really know what happened, but oh well. They'll have babies again. These guys have thousands. So it'll be alright. So now you just have to learn. Then we've got our breeding group of bristlenose. We got tons of breeders in here. Several blue-eyed lemons, albinos, commons. There's some calicos, some super reds, all sorts of stuff. Pretty much everything, every color you can think of, it's in here somewhere. We're spicing up the diet today with the frozen squash. Normally I'd be feeding these guys pellets. today I decided to feed them a squash, spice it up. Hopefully it'll make them want to spawn. And yeah, because they absolutely love the squash. I mean, you can just see them all just going to town. They just love it. I mean, that one's under the squash, you know, just going to town on it instead of that one over there. They're all loving it. So yeah, I'm hoping to get a couple spawns after this. I've been doing water changes every day this week besides today, because I wanted to feed them squash. I want them all feel really welcome to the squash. So I'm gonna hit a big water change tomorrow as my plan with these guys. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. That covers all the tanks. We got our Hydra wave maker going good in here. This tank has been crystal clear since we put it on there. So that's pretty nice. And yeah. Oh, one thing I've made that's definitely made water changes a lot easier in here. So I've got this little hook. It just sat on the tank, and I open this valve whenever I'm filling them up after I've drained them. That makes it a lot quicker because I can just sit on the tank and go from tank to tank instead of just sticking the hose in there, holding it, and having to come back to the manifold every time to shut it off from the base. So that's helped out a lot. Yeah. Everything here is going good. Yeah. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll make sure to link my Facebook and everything like that down in the description. So if you guys see fish you like, you can make sure to message us about them so you can schedule pickup. And yeah, as always, if you have any video suggestions or fish suggestions, I'll make sure to leave those in the comments, you know, so I can read those. I'll make sure to read those. And yeah, see you guys next time.